Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back again to Cannon Fodder TV, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Yeah, we've got some interesting news actually. We've got some comments from Rio Ferdinand about our star man, no longer star boy. We've got Kieran Tierney, who's out in Real Sociedad playing against PSG. Whoops. And something happened against PSG. And we've also got some thoughts about Fabio Vieira and Kylian Mbappe, linked again to Arsenal. Linked again to Arsenal. He won't be coming to Arsenal, it's going somewhere else. But we're going to get into this show on the other side of this music intro. Yeah, welcome back again to Cannon Fodder TV, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. And yeah, interesting show ahead. We've got 4 parts of a whole new segment. We've got 3 quarters, actually 4 quarters. That makes the whole. And thank you for joining me over here. It's going to be a short show. We don't do long shows anymore. And we've got some breaking news towards the end of this short, sharp show. Now, let's get into this one here. Rio Ferdinand, man. Rio Ferdinand speaks about our star boy. Rio Ferdinand has claimed that Arsenal and England star Bukayo Saka isn't yet world-class player. Now, the Ghana star reached a milestone of 100 goal contributions after his 2 goals in the 6-0 thrashing of West Ham last weekend. And the 22-year-old has already played over 200 games for Arsenal, as well as becoming a key figure in Gareth Southgate's England setup. Despite those accolades, the former Man United defender was speaking on his own platform and is convinced that a 22-year-old is yet to be a world-class talent. Now, Ferdinand said, not yet. Listen, I think Saka's been unreal. I actually think he needs a bit of a rest. So many games for a young kid. But I think it's almost like, what's a world class? He hasn't done it in the Champions League, has he? I'm talking in the nitty-gritty stages. Now, Saka's top, don't get me wrong, he's not world class. Now, I'm not about to tell you my thoughts on Bukayo Saka. I think he's one of the linchpins, still Arsenal. One of the linchpins in England setup. I still think that Harry Kane is the main guy in England, even though his team, club level, they're not doing the business, are they, since he moved over there? But the question about world class, how do you frame it? Does it mean to be world class, you have to win major honors? Boop. Does it mean you have to be, how can I say this, the main cog in the wheel or in the team that helps the team go on to win major honors? Boop. I mean, how are you going to frame being a world class player? Does it mean you have to play in the World Cup and win the World Cup? I don't know. Do I think Bukayo Saka is world class? He's a good player. He's not a great player yet. So I tend to agree with Rio Ferdinand. Come in the live chat. Let me know your thoughts about Rio Ferdinand. He says that Bukayo Saka is a good player, but he's not world class just yet. Now, we do have some comments that I was checking because we did ask a question on the poll. I'll get to the poll in a second. But look at these comments. Have a look at these comments. Let me remove this banner here. So this is from Jack Williams, a long-time subscriber, and he says, Henry, Bergkamp, Perez, Vieira, they are world-class. As good as Saka is, he would have been a bench warmer in that team. Whoa. The term world-class is thrown around so much nowadays. At the end of the day, when these players retire, everyone will immediately look at the trophy cabinet as to what they contributed to the club in their career. I'll remove this. But if Arsenal are not careful, then Saka will become world-class somewhere else. So I guess Jack saying he's not world-class. And like I said, how are you going to frame it? Does the player have to win major honors in order for them to be, I don't know, primed as a world-class footballer? Trophy cabinet. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? Anyway, there's another comment. And this comes from Robert Johnson. He says, this young man is world-class player. Excuse me. And given that he is playing in the toughest league, he has taken too many bad tackles that have not been called. In addition, he has not scratched the surface. The more that he develops, the more into a four-footed player, he will be unstoppable. He has shown signs of that by scoring a goal with the right foot and a few games ago. I know that this is a lot. I expect him to be the best player on Arsenal and to be the main cog, he means, for England in Euro, upcoming World Cup. Just keep on improving your game, Bukayo Saka, to be the best of the best and believe in yourself. And then we have a couple more here. If he's been England's best player 2 years running and Arsenal's best player for some time, then who else can be world class? And that's coming from Asian African 2023. And the last one here. This is coming from Anthony Clark, 1687. Says Saka will never be world class. He is a one-trick pony and is so predictable on the ball. What do you think? Is Bukayo Saka world class? How are you framing this? What are the requirements to be a world class player? Is it stat-wise, i.e., the goals and assists? Or is it about major honors? Or is it a combination of both? Both? Come in live chat and let me know your thoughts. Oh, a bit of a tricky one there. Bit of a tricky one. All right. Next topic. Just kind of trying to find myself. This one kind of made me chuckle. Kylian Mbappe won't be coming to Arsenal, man. Won't be coming to Arsenal. Anyhow, Mbappe world class. Paris Saint-Germain star Kylian Mbappe is willing to join Arsenal. No, he's not. Thanks to one player, but the Gunners don't want to break their financial strategy to sign him. That's more like it. The PSG forward, Kylian Mbappe, is reportedly willing to join Arsenal because of one player. As reported by The Independent, Mbappe would be open to signing for Arsenal, but the Gunners aren't prepared to break their financial strategy in order to facilitate a deal. The same situation applies to Liverpool, who didn't make an offer for the French star when Mbappe's wider circle reached out to them last year. Now, Mbappe has been heavily linked with a switch to Real Madrid, but a move has yet to be finalized. So that came from the Independent. There's no way that he's coming to Arsenal. He won't be coming to Arsenal. I'm sorry to upset you guys, but I just thought that's quite funny actually. Yeah, not coming to Arsenal. Kylian Mbappe. There's probably only one club that can afford Kylian Mbappe's salary: Real Madrid, not Man City. They don't want to infringe on this the sustainability and the football fair play rules. They've still got some questions to be answered. Maybe Newcastle. Not many. There's only one. Real Madrid. Anyway, we go onwards. The next news segment is about the left back in the Real Madrid. Kieran Tierney. You forgot about him, didn't you? Well, anyway, Arsenal's left back is loving the food, crazy football culture, and challenge of the Champions League on a loan at Real Sociedad. Things are going well in Spain. Then I love every part of it. Tierney says, well, maybe not every part. There have been 2 hamstring tears. First against Athletic Club in the late September, then against Celta Vigo at the end of January. The latter forcing him out of the Wednesday's night Champions League trip to PSG, where they lost 2-0, if you didn't really know. But every other part of the Arsenal fullback move from Real to Real Sociedad has been good. Though this hurts, even injury can have positive. That's how he approached the initial setback and said, at least I used the time to learn the gameplay inside out and learn more of the language That's really, really good to hear. So basically, I mean, this is so long. It's really, really long, and I'm not going to go into it. But it appears that Kieran Tierney is enjoying himself out in Real Sociedad. Now, he was asked in that interview, or in another interview, where does his future lie with Arsenal? He said, look, listen, for me, it was easier to move to Real Sociedad than to Arsenal. Now, the way it's framed is that because he came from Scotland, remember Celtic, down south to play for Arsenal, and that was like a big move for him. But he says in his own words that he's happy with life in Real Sociedad. I don't know whether he's going to want to come back because he's enjoying life at Real Sociedad. I'm saying nothing more. Nothing more. But listen, I hope he does get to play in the Champions League at least. He didn't get to play against Kylian Mbappe. But yeah, let's see what happens with Kieran Tierney and Real Sociedad. Anyway, that is it. These are all the new segments. I did say it was 4, but it's actually 3 new segments on this Thursday evening. Now, tomorrow, Friday, there is no Easy Talk. Easy Talk will be back the following, I repeat, the following Friday. No Easy Talk tomorrow. I was hoping to be doing the show, but I'm going to be spending some time with my wife. That's right, on Friday evening. So what we're going to do, we're going for the instant post-game reaction show that we do now after every game, of course, instant post-game reaction. I'm going to be joined by some guests Saturday for the Burnley game. So make sure you tune in for that. But again, there is no Easy Talk. There is no Easy Talk this Friday. Easy Talk will be returning next Friday, the following Friday, not this Friday. Right, let's get into the not the comments, no. Let's see where we are with the poll. Again, the question is Bukayo Saka world class? What do you think? Sorry. Let's see where we are. Again, the poll question is Bukayo Saka world class? Choose only one. Since yesterday, we posted this question. 612 votes, 14 comments, 14 comments, and 22 likes. That's really good. Thank you. Really do appreciate that. Is Bukayo Saka world class? Well, 18% believe that no, he's not. And 82% say that he is world class. For me, he's not world class. Gonna win major honors, man. Gonna win major honors. Look at the trophy cabinet at the end of your career. What did you win? I mean, that's how I'm framing it. How are you framing it? Right. Let's go into the comments box. There's been quite a few comments here and see what people are saying. Got a bit of a cold. Tigalosaurus says, even Alex, even to you. I hope you are well. Saka is not. Oh my goodness. Saka is not world class. Ronaldo, Messi, and Mbappe are world class as they take on average teams and single-handedly make them win trophies. And that's what I said. How are you framing what world class means? I guess it's going to mean different to each and every one of you. But for me, I don't think it's world class. He's a good player. Put it this way. Is Bukayo Saka a great player? Is he a great player? He's not a great player. He's a good player. A good player. And, you know, you look at, Vinicius Jr., Mo Salah, those are great players. They've won major honors. So I can't say that Bukayo Saka is a great player. He's a good player, but not a great player. Hasn't won major honors. Oops, where are we? Alex is world class. Martinez, that horrible goalie is not world class. where he was instrumental in Argentina winning the World Cup. The penalty saves there that he did. So, again, how are you framing it? He's world class. He's world class. Would you play Trossard in the centre and put Jesus at number 8? Yes, I would. I mean, how many times do I have to say this? That, Jesus has said in his own words that he doesn't see himself, as a striker. He's more of a wingman. Yeah, a wingman who can come deep, help defend the midfield and attack, but he's not an out-and-out striker. So yes, play Trossard down the middle. For me, Trossard has been the bargain of the last 2 seasons. What a player. Left foot, right foot, header. Brilliant player. Is he world class? Ooh. Saka, Johnny Geezer says Saka, not the finished article, but not far away from being world class. So, John, I'm going to ask you the question. What does he have to do to be world class? Is it about scoring goals? Is it about winning major honors? Is it about winning the World Cup? What is it that makes a player world class? If Xhaka wins the German league, he is a legend. Not to me, not for me. Quick scoot over that question. I hope you are well. Even time, mate. When does a player become world class? And that's what I'm saying. What's the criteria? It means different things to different people. Tin is a class speaker. He's a class act. Shame is injury prone. Wish him all the best out in Spain, man. I don't think he'll be coming back to Arsenal. He's very hard criteria. If Bergkamp won nothing, would he be world class? But again, I'll use these words. A great player. A great player means he's world class, no? Bukayo Saka is not a great player. He is a good player. It's a bit tricky. What do you have to win trophies? Kane is world class. That's what I mean. Martinez for me is world class. He is world class. Auba, the last world class player at the Emirates. World class Alex, if you're in the top 100 internationals, I can compete with the best. But then people say that the Premier League is the best league in the world at club level. Based on that, would you have said Martinelli in a number 8, Saka on the left, and Jesus on the right, Trossard at the centre? Well, I've always said that I don't understand why the system cannot accommodate the 2 wingers alternating at some times throughout the game. I mean, to me, it's like by default, if you're not getting any joy against the fullback, swap over, change, alternate. So, I've always said that when I look at Arsenal, we are still predictable. Martinelli on the left, Saka on the right, Odegaard behind, Ben White overlapping. We are so predictable. But I would like sometimes to see Bukayo Saka start on the left and Martinelli on the right. There's no questions about Kai Havertz, and I'm not going to respond to any questions about Kai Havertz. Injured, ankle injury. I don't know. Then what's with throw, man? Might have to leave Arsenal. He might have to leave Arsenal. Brady world class, but nothing with Ireland. Same as George Best. Yeah, but he left, didn't he? Brady, that is. He left Arsenal, 79. Went to play for Juventus, and I think he won some trophies over there in the Italian league. Great player. I suppose if you are captain, that's actually world class. I don't know, man. Squadron Mustafi, is he world class? He won the World Cup with Germany. I think if you add great, I don't know. You know whether a player is great or not. You know whether a player is a world class or not. Bukayo Saka is not world class for me. He's a good player, not a great player. What's your view today on Havertz? I'd rather not respond to that question. I don't want to respond to that. Havertz world class won the Europa League Cup and plays for Germany. That's your opinion, and I guess I've got to respect your opinion. But I disagree. Okay. Let's have a last look. Whoops. What have I done? Put this back up. Arsenal in news. And let's refresh the page and see where we are with the question about Bukayo Saka. Is Bukayo Saka world class? Choose only one. Let's have a look. Okay, the numbers are the same. Yeah, 615 votes, 14 comments, and 22 likes. And 18% believe that Bukayo Saka is not world class, and 82% believe that he is world class. I am more on the 18%ers. He's not a world class player, but he is a good player. One of our best players. Not a great player, not a world class player. So I agree with Rio Ferdinand. Sorry. Right. We have come to an end on this show. Really? Oh, you're on a wind up now, John. You're on a wind up, fella. All right, we'll finish the show. I'm going to go and have something to eat. Actually, I've got to finish off cooking so my wife can have something to eat. Remember, there is no Easy Talk tomorrow. Easy Talk will be coming back the following Friday. And actually, between the instant post-game reaction on Saturday and the Easy Talk next week, I will be doing a show on Monday, 5 p.m. with James Rowe, talking about the up-and-coming first leg against FC Porto. Okay, one more question there. What's this? Do you think blue card will be implemented in the Premier League? I hope not. Ridiculous. Of all the things they want to improve on, you want to implement a blue card for like a sin bin? Doesn't work. Cannon fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.